Hi, my name's Dr. Avik and I'm a general dentist with a special interest in dental implants. I'm here today to talk to you about value in general dental practice, i.e. two elements of value. Number one, valuing yourself, and number two is valuing the work that you're doing. One thing, after 22 years of owning my own implant and cosmetic practice, both in central London and in Berkshire, I can tell you the first thing you've got to do is start valuing yourself. Let's take an example, right? So if we want to have a target of making a certain amount of money a month, let's call it £100,000. A majority of GDPs aren't doing £100,000 a month. Now, in order to try to get to £100,000 a month, stop struggling, start looking at working backwards. Now, hear me out on this. What I mean is, take the number of days that you work, the number of weeks, and the number of hours in a day that you work. Find out all the number of hours that you're working in an entire month. Take the month of January, for example, and divide that by 100,000, and that's your hourly rate. Okay. Now, certain days you won't make it. Certain days you'll make a much higher hourly rate, and you've got to balance it out because it kind of comes in waves a little bit. But the average should average you £100,000. Now, if you're doing treatments like Invisalign or you're doing very big implant cases, then to gross the 100,000 is quite easy. What's the difficult part is actually getting your bottom line to 100, because what I'm talking about, your hourly rate to hit the 100,000 has to be after lab bills. That's the challenge. So the first thing you need to do is actually look at your working month and see what you're doing. See how many patients you've got in, and it's always by the 80-20 rule. So 80% of your profits are by 20% of your patients. What you need to do is work out how you're going to maximize this 20% of your patients, be it by doing marketing, getting the right people in, getting the right setup to get your hourly rate sorted. You can do brilliant dentistry, but this has to be the forefront of your mind on your target on your month. It's just a little tip, guys, that I'm going to be giving as we go along the series of webinars that I'm giving. I hope you found this very, very useful. In our one-day series masterclass, I go into this in a lot of detail of how I've set it up, because I've repeatedly hit that number, if not more. And it's not me alone. There's lots of people who've done it. But if you haven't, and you want to know how on earth that they do it, then you're at the right place. So I'm a wet-fingered GDP. I'm not a business coach, I'm not an accountant, I'm just somebody who does it, who's giving back to the profession. Please like and share this content and follow me on Instagram at Dr_Avik at the Instagram social media thing. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.